Здравствуйте, товарищи, and welcome back to another episode of our glorious Workers and Resources Soviet Republic Let's Play. Yet another wonderful day lies ahead of our wonderful nation as we continue to make great deals of progress, as we continue to take giant leaps forward. Folks, there's a lot to do and there's a lot to talk about, so I will not bore you with a prolonged introduction. Just want to mention, as always, if you've been enjoying this series, if you would like to see it continue, please don't hesitate to keep letting me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, I take a look at the number of likes for a quick read on what folks are interested in seeing continue on the channel, and I do actually go through and read every single comment. So, keep letting me know your opinions, your thoughts, your feelings, your tips, your suggestions, your anecdotes. Keep them all coming, and I will keep checking them out. Folks, like I said, a lot to do. Not going to waste any more time. Let's get this party started, shall we? Well, I say that, but first I want to just quickly take a moment to admire this just opportune moment of pausing last time. It's just so cool to me. Just so cool to me. This game has done so much stuff so right, and it's going to continue to do things right, actually. The first thing I want to address right off the bat is with regards to some of the changes coming up in the next update. Now, there have been some smaller updates, I think, that have already been implemented, primarily with regards to how the power cables work. I believe the spacing between power cables in short distances has been improved. I think that is currently in the in the active test build, if you're still in it. That's what it sounded like with this latest community update that came out on Friday. But that is a small thing compared to the massive update that is coming with the next update. I mean, I think this is a huge deal because I feel like I've touched on this in the past, I've spoken about this in the past, and we've struggled with it in the past, and finally it's going to be sorted. Bridges will soon be curvable. You will be able to build bridges that are curved without having to do what we've done over here. You'll remember over here, and I mean not just over there, but up over here as well with this highway bridge of ours, our pseudo highway bridge, if you'll call it, and even up over here with this tram line, right? This was all like manually done piece by piece. We put down individual, like if we go to the tracks to cancel, you'll remember we like put down piece by piece individual elements so we could kind of iterate and get these curves going. And the same goes for the highway as well. That is a thing of the past as of the next update. Now, it's not out yet. It's not even out in beta yet. But like I've said previously, they've been doing these Friday community posts now. It's a new thing the developer has started doing, and I have to say, it's just another step in the right direction. Honestly, I feel like Workers and Resources has become a very solid case study of indie development that's going to spread its early access over a long duration. Typically, I like early access to be like a short duration thing, but if it's going to be a long-term thing, I kind of feel like this is at least one of the ways to approach it. Now we're getting insight into what we can expect. And honestly, when I saw that update, I was so excited. And it might sound completely unreasonable, but just to be able to, it might sound not unreasonable, but it might sound rather silly to be so excited over something that might seem so trivial. But just to be able to make these curves with in-game mechanics, to make them smooth, that's huge to me. I quite like the road placement stuff. Has some issues in my opinion, though if I recall correctly, there was some mention of implementing a grid as well, like a snap to grid kind of a thing, like that you can flip on and off. I'm not 100% sure of that. Don't quote me on that, but between that and curved bridges, which is confirmed, which we have been told by the developer, and I've personally read that curved bridges are coming, not just for road but also for tracks. That's huge. And not just curved bridges, actually, I should mention curved tunnels as well are en route for the game. So, I mean, curved tunnels is a huge change, because at present you can only have a tunnel that goes straight through from entry to exit, and you cannot iterate over the tunnel. So much like, we kind of found like a hack, if you will, to get curved bridge sections, you could not do that with tunnels. And so now, or not now, but when this update comes out, tunnels and bridges will have curves as a built-in thing. And I quite like how this game curves roads. That's why I was getting to the grid, right? Like, again, the road systems have some issues. And why is this still under construction? What the hell? Why are you not done yet? I guess I just never remember to continue its construction. Very well. Anyway, so yeah, what I was getting at was like the road layout stuff in this game does have some things that could be better for sure, such as lining up grids and things like that. But I do quite like how it does curves. And so to see that mechanic now be implemented in some other aspects is huge in my opinion, and I'm very excited for that. And then beyond that as well, they're also changing, they're adding like a topographical view kind of a thing. So you get like those really nice, if you've ever looked at a topographical map, visually it looks quite compelling, and I'm curious to see like the value it adds to the, especially the terrain kind of terraforming rather experience that can sometimes be a little grating, to say the least, but really excited for whenever this next update becomes available. It's going to be huge. Over the last couple of weeks, we've been talking about it. Every Sunday session, we've been talking about the various things they're adding, including the upgrades to how, not just today that I mentioned the whole spacing thing between lines, but also they're going to be adding how, like, you know, a visual indication of where your wire connections are perhaps broken, how much wattage is coming through, and stuff like that. There's things like that, which, I mean, there's so much big stuff coming out with this next update. I'm thoroughly excited for it. But enough of my rambling about the upcoming update. That's pretty much everything they covered in it. All the big things worth remarking. If you check out the developers' post on their website, you'll see some screenshots, and man, the curved bridge, like, it looks great. So I'm really excited for that. Anyway, like I said, there was a lot to talk about. That's the talking done. There's also a lot to do, so let's get to the doing now. I'm going to take a quick look at our situation over here. Population of 60k, so we have finally pulled out of that, like, slump, and that, like, look at that. Not even a slump, it was a plateau for so very long. You can see in the latter, like in the last two squares, kind of split the difference between them, like halfway between each of those squares, you can see that plateau. For a long time, our population had stagnated, and it was largely because, I think y'all were right, the 21 pluses were turning 30. We didn't have any rooms or any houses to, for them to move into, and so they were just leaving. We were also, if we take a look at this month, or rather this year, it's March, sure, 764 immigrants leaving the country. What about last year? Oof, all time. You know what, actually? It looks like there's a downtrend, which is positive. That's good. I mean, it's not, again, the numbers aren't as low as they once used to be, but obviously as there are more people, there are more, cracks and stuff like that. So I'm glad that escapes are seemingly reducing, so that's promising. Unemployment is kind of going up again, but I think once we, I think we'll auto-build some of these roads, and so workers can start, going at it with all these houses as well. That should certainly provide some employment. And then down over here as well, we're going to go with that suggestion that I was mentioning last session. Many of you agreed that would probably be not only a good idea, but a pretty cool idea as well, just to get workers coming down over here and helping actually build all of this as well. So let's go ahead and get that started. Money's looking fantastic. Everything's looking pretty solid. Food, actually, right. There was a couple things. I want to check before we hit play. Now, obviously, oil we are now importing ever so slightly because we are not able to produce enough oil in this area. One of the things we'll want to tackle sometime soon is producing oil somewhere out there and shipping it back over here. Now, one thing I want to check, actually, on that note, with regards to shipping it, will it be through an actual literal ship or an air ship? Buy a new vehicle. Can cargo ships transport oil as it sloshes around? I didn't think so. Now, when I first mentioned using cargo ships, there was some conversation in the comments way back then about like how it can be a little unrealistic depending on the kind of things that you're shipping around. I think it looks like the game has kind of kept that in mind with regards to what you can and cannot move around. And oil is not one of those things you can fly around. Just taking a quick gander across the board over here. Okay, fair enough. But, if you want to bring food from one place to another, or meat, or like, it seems to be reasonable. But oil is not an option. So oil will have to, again, there's still some available at the lake and stuff over here. We'll exploit that. And there's obviously this lake up over here as well, where we're going to first pick up oil, actually. But we'll need to look at that eventually. I'm not in a rush right now. I'm fine with paying a little bit for oil. Again, there's that huge price drop that's going on right now as well. So that's fine. But the main reason I'm actually over here, we've got chemicals going through. Hopefully fabric is coming through all right, because we do need clothes operating without issues. Looks like clothes are... Yeah, we're fine with clothes. We're fine with plastics as well, yeah. So the issue with regards to electronics... Again, there were some comments with regards to that, which is why I was checking our situation at Petrograd. But it seems that the issue ultimately is that there were too many plastics over here, and so electronics could not be dropped off from the electronics assembly hall. Because up over here, we've got enough chemicals. Yeah, we're finally producing, again, right? We had all the plastics in the world, we had all the steel in the world, but we didn't have the chemicals because the same train that brings chemicals was bringing plastics, and it couldn't offload plastics because there were too many plastics over here already. But now with our, 3 trucks, I think, moving plastics, or exporting plastics, I should say. I think it's more than 3 trucks, potentially. It looks like we're making enough space over here to finally make electronic components, and those components are being taken to the electronics assembly hall, where we are producing electronics. Those electronics are being delivered back over here at this warehouse, from where they're being picked up and sent around, not just over here, but you'll remember we noticed the issue up over here. Sorry, so just had to verify that because, again, I got some comments that were suggesting maybe the problem was elsewhere, but it looks like we have got that sorted. Okay, wonderful. Let's go ahead and hit play and get the show on the road over here, I think, because up over here, yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll pay for some of these, right? Because I feel like there's a lot more employment we're kind of missing out on. Though, right, the other thing was prefab panels, right? We are getting them down over here now. That was the other thing, is prefab panels looked to be a little short on them, but I do believe, yeah, some deliveries are arriving right now. Yeah, there we go, beautiful. That was one of the last things we checked last session as well, was that prefab panels are, in fact, still coming over here at a decent rate. Bricks are topped up. Yeah, I should really look at getting rid of bricks, exporting bricks somewhere. This is, like, ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. You have a limit to how many bricks you can have, right? Yes, you do. Okay, good. But at least it's not like it'll get completely backed up. Alright, fine there. I wonder if I should expand Brickstonia even further beyond some of these. Just to use up some of these bricks, man, because there's... we need to use up some of those bricks. If not export them. Okay, anyway. So that's all good. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, I think we're fine to... I'm wondering. The reason why I'm hesitant is because if we don't have that many prefab panels, then people won't be able to build these houses. So I might as well let them be employed building these roads. No workers are... Well, why is that? Why is that? Are these guys all busy elsewhere? Should I perhaps add Zodcha and Uprisingrad's huge construction offices? But what about... where's our little buddy down over here? You working on this? You are. No road connections up over there. Just want to make sure we're picking up workers from enough spots. Like, you have 2 buses, yeah. Where are you right now? Making your way over. Maybe I should upgrade some of these roads so this movement is happening faster. Sure. Go ahead and do that. Auto build. Roads, yep. An upgrade. All of that. At least, you know, they'll ferry people back and forth a bit faster. And yeah, let's not forget we have all this construction going on as well, which should be providing some employment. They're all active. Yep, good stuff, good stuff. I need to pay for some of these. All right. Let's go ahead and get this happening. I know I seem very, like, hesitant. It's because I definitely am at least a little nervous about this breaking everything. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm a little concerned. This is all done. We've got all the semaphores and stuff in place. The only reason I'm double checking over here is because the moment I click this button, it commissions everything. And I really don't like that. I wish you could, like, select what to commission, because I would like to leave all this still in the planning phase, so it's still highlighted in white, but I don't believe that is how this works. This should be fine. Yes, we've already talked about this. This should be fine. I just have to make the connection. Over here for now, we'll be going back and forth. We're not going to go down the loop. We don't need to do this part. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and hook these guys up. So right side hooks up to right side. I wonder where I should connect. I feel like this seems reasonable. That seems reasonable to me. watch, it all falls apart over here. Crossing not allowed. Okay. I would like it to look neater than this. Cancel all of that. Go ahead and get rid of that pink dot because it's going to drive me absolutely wild. Alright, what about left side, yeah. And it's so weird crossing out loud. It's like it's allowing me to do one but not the other. Okay, if I pop... I just want them to be lined up nicely. I'll hook you up over there. Would I be able to hook this up over here? Okay, cool. I'll take it. I'll take it. Now the question becomes, so this should obviously be a chain now. And on this side, I think we'll need one over here that has a chain as well. And this one can be irregular. I believe that ought to do the trick. I wonder if I should move this one up a little bit just to make it a bit tighter. We'll probably be fine. We'll probably be fine, though I could pull this back a touch. Just so nothing's ever stuck over here. I might need to do that, actually. Or I might even just get rid of these. Then if you come through... Yeah, I might be leaving gaps that are a bit too large. You know, I think I am. Once the train is here, you're stuck up there. That's fine, because you're going to go by. This is actually good to observe. Once you get past over there, you're clear to go. Okay, that's good. The train on the other side is too far away, I think, to take this consideration. But let's see over here. As you're coming through, this all gets blocked off. That's good. As you go by, we should add a semaphore somewhere over here so that these things get cleared out as soon as this train gets passed over there, right? Let's go ahead and place semaphores over here and over here. And I think the same on this side would be a good idea too. Go ahead and clear these out. Thank you. Yeah, and then let's go ahead and put, you come through, maybe just past the bridge over here. This way and this way. That should be nice. Go ahead and hit play. Keep going, you're clear. Yeah, let's go, let's go. As that continues on, as it crosses that, it will unlock this. Now I wonder if I should pull it a little bit closer, actually. I could pull it to, like, over here or something, right? Because that's time wasted that this train isn't moving, waiting for this train to clear out. Yeah. Okay, so at least the logic of it, we're clear that it works. Go ahead and, yeah, move this over a bit. And let's cancel these two. Gotta wait until this clears that lot. Here we go. You're pausing all these guys. You're going to keep going. Now, once you get over here, people are still stuck over here if a train is going to come up this way. So, if anything, I might want to add another, like, block somewhere over here as well. But I don't think we have to concern ourselves with that just quite yet. Not just quite yet. All right, cool. I feel like I feel like I've come a long way with the semaphore stuff. I might be horribly mistaken, but I certainly feel like I've come a long way here. All right, let's go ahead and cancel these semaphores. Because I want to move them a little bit on this side. So, a regular one. I guess you should be a chain. And you should be like so. Cool. Over here, I guess you should be a chain, perhaps. I got to do something about power over here. I'm well aware of that. We got to get power up over here as well. I'm well aware of that too. But first order of business. Well, actually, you know what? I don't want to do this until the sun's back up. So let's go ahead and deal with this power situation. Let's go ahead and build ourselves a high voltage connection that probably goes down to like here, and then we got a switch out, is what I'm thinking. So in fact, let's go ahead and build ourselves a, not a switch, sorry, but a transformer. Keep thinking switch for some reason every time. Right across the way over here. I feel like this is a reasonable place to put it. Sure. Pop you down over here. Got power over here. Got a switch over here as well. Gotta figure out if I need to use that. and power around this way as well. We got to get some power available up over there. All good. We want to make sure that the road here is connected. I'm very well aware that the sun is up now and I should be down south, but we're got some momentum over here, so let's just let this get done first. High voltage. Get you. Pull you straight out. Of course, building is blocking our angle here. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Take you over to here. Keep you going. It's a very interesting... there we go. That's more what I expected. Move you to here. Oh, come on now. Just trying to make this more reasonably spaced out. I think that's what this update was supposed to do. Maybe it's not actually implemented yet. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so this brings us high voltage wiring down over here. Then we need to get a substation. We've got one over here already. Powering quite a bit over here. Right, so we pull this up and around. We've got a switch over here. Power perhaps continues going over to here, I suppose. A little bit of overlap. I don't know if we need it, actually. But instead put it down, like, over here. That's most of the houses. If I pull even further up. Infrastructure in the way, of course. Gotta be down over here. Sure. Pop this down there. So power up there. Power through here. One down there. One continues onwards and perhaps goes up to maybe hereabouts. That might work nicely. Power all these houses over here. And then we'll need more up over there, of course, but for now, this ought to do the trick, I think. We'll probably need more in this area as well, to be perfectly honest. I wouldn't be surprised, right? Like, these are some massive, massive housing complexes that that will draw much more than just the wattage we'll be pulling through over here. Let's see. What I could do is I could get a switch going over here. Oh, come on, man. Let me... I hate this, can't build you to infrastructure stuff sometimes. It's just so... I don't know, it can be a little silly. Pop you down over here. I know I can demolish this and rebuild it, but I don't want to right now. It's what I want to spend all my time doing. Alright, fine. So you know what? Here's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and pop you down over here. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Sure. Pop you down over here instead. Sure. Then, medium voltage comes up this way. Yep. Hook up here. And this will continue up, and perhaps we'll put another one down somewhere up over here. That's why I want to get the switch down right now. You can come up this way. Hook up over here. Ah, of course. Come on. Here to here. Hook this up here. And this should be able to... We'll have to kind of do a little jig over here. Up or down is the question. Go up. Up this way. Up this way. Can we glide through here? Come on, you know you want to work. Pop it here. Up to over... Oh. Here. It's like almost perfect, but there we go. And then over one more step. Up to here, hook up. There we go, cool. So that should provide power all the way down over here. Up over here, we'll still need to deliver power, but we might want to do that as a separate line going out this way, right? I might also change, like this is not necessarily how I want this to be, but for now I think it'll be fine. Go ahead and pay for all that. Go ahead and pay for all of this. Go ahead and pay for you. You and you. Power should be coming through. Yeah, looks like we're good. You can see this one has too many connections. No surprise there. Pay for these roads as well. I'll make sure these things don't catch fire. Let's go ahead and pay for you and pay for you. No surprise here. No surprise here either. We knew this was coming, and that's fine. We'll work on this. We could work on this now, but maybe next time the sun goes down. Just glad that we're delivering power to these houses. About time. I feel like that's fine. It's a little funky looking, but maybe we'll find another solution for that later on. For now, it's okay. All right, let's go ahead and pay for this platform. Yeah. Workers will not be delivered by a construction office. They'll be delivered via train. Okay, yeah. Let's go ahead and build you. Let's go ahead and, I mean, moment of truth, right? We're going to commission all these tracks. Again, we have not connected these yet intentionally. I think that should be fine. Ooh, fire at Oxelinsky. Hang on a second. Do we have a fire truck in the area? We do. I believe we have a couple of, we have a fire station nearby, right? Oh dear. I was so sure we had one nearby. You guys. Maybe we don't. I mean, it's not too far away, this fire station. You can see the progress is rather slow. And this fire truck is making its way over, so we will be fine, but maybe something to consider. Oh, by the way, it's been pointed out that we need more workers at these mines, and I wholeheartedly agree. My plan to solve that problem is that when we finally and eventually have workers coming down here from over here as well, we'll change the ratio of workers getting off at this station. We'll make sure more workers get off at this station before they continue on down to this station from Uprisinggrad Central, or whatever you want to call this station. So that's how we'll fix that problem when the time eventually comes. Anyway, the time has come now for us to go ahead and commission this. Yeah, I think we're all good. Again, we haven't connected these, so that's all good. Go ahead and start construction of planned infrastructure. Yes. And the reason why I've moved the camera over here is in the hopes that it would not do it down over here, but it has, of course. Question is, can I... No construction offices assigned. I need to keep an eye on this to make sure there's no jamming going on. Because a lot of the time when construction is happening, things do get jammed, so I need to make sure things don't jam up. And up over here, we're just going to pay for these. We're going to pay for these. I don't want to have our construction office building them. You know what I should have done is I should have done all this planning with like lower quality or lower tier tracks, and then use that upgrade, like the mass upgrade shift click drag thing that they recently implemented. I should have used that to actually pay for these sections. That would have been a nice faster way to accomplish this. Man, look at this. I think we're gonna end up, after we build all these tracks, we're gonna end up financially where we started this session. So not that much damage at all, actually. We have so much money. We have so much money. So this is kind of why we hoard said wealth, right? Because when the time comes, without abandon, we can go ahead and pay for massive sections of track. Alright, looks like we actually sort of crept under that 109 marker. Not the end of the world. Build you, build you, build you. Good, good. You, and these guys as well. Eventually we'll be building all of these tracks. Why do we not have power down here? Oh, because of you. Missed sections over here. Made me a little nervous for a second. But we are all good. Hook these guys up as well. Exciting times. I'm really pumped for this area. Again, we're experimenting with new techniques, new methods, bringing workers in a slightly different way, and I don't know. I'm really pumped for this, actually. I'm really quite pumped for this. Looks like we're all... Well, hard to tell right now because there's no trains over here, so there's no telling if it is causing any jams. Down over here, looks like we are all good. Ah, no, you look like you're stuck here. Alright. Stuck here for a while, even. Yeah, that's why I knew I'd have to come back here. Alright, what's going on? Because you're looking and you're seeing everything from past this as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and build a chain on... These aren't two ways, rather they are two ways. Okay. Sure, so let's do that. I wonder if I need to establish, refine here. I wonder if this should be mixed, actually. Yeah, there we go. Because it's going into a junction, but it's not going into one on this direction. And these guys should be like this, I think. Gotta trust your gut sometimes, right? See, like, again, it's easy to say I messed that up. However, the fact, personally, I feel genuinely glad that I was able to, that I knew it was, I knew it was coming. What I should have done is I should have prepared to respond to it sooner. Now, what I need to do over here is I actually need to make sure that this train does not make it over. Okay, let's do that real quick. The reason for that is because I need to make sure that this train is able to loop around and get out of here. Let's go ahead and do that. Over to Uprising Grad you go. Come on, buddy. Gotta make sure he gets out of there, and I gotta turn this guy around. Like this is gonna be a couple of workers missing their shifts over here. Come on, come on, come on. Flip you around. We'll be fine, I think. Yeah, sorry, what I was getting at earlier is, like, I don't... as I was saying a couple of sessions ago, right, I was like, we'll need to activate these trains and actually have them running so I can... Basically, like, if it was an option in the real world, it would be like, let's run a simulation, and then we can iron out any kinks. I kind of saw this one coming, but I wasn't 100% sure. But, and the fact that I was able to see it coming actually makes me quite happy because, you know, when we started this playthrough, heck, not even that, 3, 4, 5 months ago, I would not have known with 100% certainty that we were going to have an issue over here. Am I making sense? You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? I do believe that I will want to once again stop this guy. Make sure this train... what I should have been doing is flipping them around sooner, actually. I think I should have been doing. Alright, good stuff, good stuff. I'm genuinely quite pleased that... Oh, you're gonna make it through, aren't you? Oh, right, well, these are all two-ways, so we're actually fine. Overdid it over here a little bit, but not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. We are, I think, all clear now. Again, a couple of workers have missed their shifts, which is a little unfortunate. It will slow down the production of basically everything here, though it does look like we have a couple of workers from prior shifts still hanging around. I'm quite pleased that I saw that coming, and I'm quite pleased that that we solved that. I feel like it's been solved. I think it's all good. I'm quite pleased. All right, over here, do we have any issues? Looks like these trains are... I don't know if a train has moved through here or not. In a while. We'll keep an eye out, but since the sun has gone down, let's go back to this. Trying to like balance out daytime and nighttime things, so we're always doing something or another. All right, let's go ahead and put a substation down. I feel like one down over here makes sense. Maybe over here. Got to make sure there's a fair bit of overlap, but also want to make sure that we are servicing these buildings up top. Pop you down over here. Yeah, looks good to me. There we go. Get this medium voltage wire coming out this way. I'm wondering if I want to switch. Because then it could like keep going even further this way, you know? We'll do that if we have to. We'll tackle that when we get there, right? Gotta go a little bit further, it seems. You just pull down straight from here. And indeed, pop you down there, hook you up there. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, that's terrible. This is also not ideal. Alright, we got this. Just gotta like, kind of like manually position these guys there. Why don't we do that? Cool. I like it. So this will help up over here, and over here as well. I think we need to get another substation. Maybe over here. Over here, perhaps. We'll beautify this area, add a couple playgrounds, and maybe like some sports halls or something. We'll find something to do in this area, but I want to just do that so I can do this. Cool. Pay for you. And all of you, yep. Go ahead and pay for you. And go ahead and pay for you as well as this road. All right, we're getting there. This is decent for now, I think, for some of these. I mean, some of these guys are probably still overloaded. But we are actually doing pretty good. All right, sweet, awesome. Fantastic. Okay, back down over here. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing. We need a road connection as well, of course. Now, this little buddy over here is coming through to work on some of these tracks. Now, do I want to do that? Is that obstructing? Is that obstructing anything? Because if it's not, then I guess it's actually okay. It's pretty cool. It's going up this way. Oh, we can, you know what, this is a good experiment over here. What's going to happen over here? You're going to keep going. You're going to stop over here, right, wherever our semaphore is. No, you're going to keep going as well. Interesting. Oh, okay, I see. You're going to stop over here, right. And you're going to keep going, and once you clear that semaphore, you're going to start going, right? No, not that one. Then which one? The next one over? Yeah, okay, next one over. That's fine too, because this is a chain. It's checking a couple steps down. I wonder if I can make that more efficient, right? I can do place a semaphore here and one here. Again, these long gaps. When we first put these tracks down, I had said like, oh, we're gonna have to shorten these sections eventually, and we've come to that eventuality now, where this area is actually getting busier, and we have to make these sections a bit more efficient. All right, 92 passengers waiting. I'm sure we can get even more. Well, I say passengers, I meant workers. I'm sure we can get even more people over here. We have a lot of unemployment in this area. These guys are able to walk over. These guys are not, right? Like, there is a limit. So we have this bus stop over here. All right. Lots of passengers, no workers waiting. Where are all the workers going? Are they all working at these construction sites? I can only assume that. Okay, very well. Interesting, actually, to have 0 workers waiting over here, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's go ahead and get this road connection so that the construction offices are able to deliver goods. I got these guys all working on these things. That's all good. I feel like the road connection should happen over here. That will give access to, I believe, everything. The path connection. We need a road connection for these guys, which we'll pull from over here, I suppose. A little flattening, never hurt anybody. I'm really excited for this space, actually. I'm excited for everything this space entails. Again, all the track work and stuff, just pretty cool, man. I'm pleased. I'm really pleased, actually. Now let's keep pulling this up this way. Hook you up over here. We have a fire station. Yes, we do. Cool. Turn you around. Can we? Angles. Alright. A little restrictive, no surprise there. Go up here. Do I want to pull the road down from up here? I feel like that might be the way to go. Go ahead and flatten this a little bit. See if we can't... So terrain smooth apparently is a new addition. That should help with this kind of thing. Oh yeah, looks like it. We used to use level terrain average, and like I would use level terrain average and kind of like click around to get the effect that this new terrain smooth option gives us now. This was again pointed out in the comments. Thank you very much for that. Like I say, folks, all the time. Again, you see anything that I've missed, leave it in the comment down below. I do read them all, legitimately. And if you're watching this episode, you know, years after it released, I am still reading these comments. So, keep them coming. Keep them coming. I'm a little worried about... Oh no, looks like we're okay. Might have some issues here and there. Overall, looks like we're fine though. I'm trying to like pull this straight down and then hook up over here. Like do this kind of a thing. Yeah, we don't need like a highway kind of a thing. Again, I would really like to see highways, like actual highways, be implemented. With regards to like speed limits and things like that. And while I have seen people make interchanges, I've been shown references of interchanges that other people have made. I would certainly like to see something more in the realm of city skylines kind of implementation. I feel like if like yeah. I don't think I need to explain that statement. Hopefully I don't need to explain that statement. Let's keep smoothing this down. This is actually a great tool. That'll hopefully do the trick. Pull you down to roughly hereabouts. Are you... Yeah, you're good. And then a little curved road over here. We can make this little bit nicer. Do that kind of a thing, maybe. Sure. There we go. Come down here, come down here. Deliver all of the construction material. We'll be getting trains to get workers down over here as well. Looks like the track laying vehicles are... I mean, again, if they're able to work without causing issue, I'm not going to stop them. I was going to pay for all these tracks, but if while we're building other stuff, these tracks can be built as well, then sure, why not, right? I mean, again, if you disagree, let me know. But I feel like, sure, let's get her done that way. Let's go ahead and get the construction offices over here, meanwhile, assigned to all of this stuff, too. Could be. Road connection doesn't exist. Does it really not? I suppose so. Okay, not a problem. Gotta adjust our footpath over here. Demolish you. That road. Coming over this way. Yeah, there we go. Better. Sure, let's do that. And that. Get our footpath. Look up like, oh, come on, man. When I was saying earlier, like the road layout stuff has issues, like grids and stuff like that. That's one of those issues. The snap points are just a little messy. Just a little messy. Okay, can we assign? Road connection doesn't exist. Really? Oh, you know what? I know why. It's because we gotta build these things. Let's go ahead and fund these. These are minor, like, nothings. Actually, hang on a second. Do we not have a road connection? Let's see. Gimme. Okay, come on now. Here we go. This menu. Huh. I suppose we don't. We don't have a connection from... Like, yeah, these guys are not connected to this road. Okay, so let's go ahead and... Oh, no. That's a problem. I think I might need to... Demolish... Oh, dear. Hope this fits. Demolish you over to our mods, forklift facility, road crossing. Come on, man. You know you want to work. Try this. Pop you down over here. Get our connection. Too tight. Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. Not a problem. We definitely need to connect this over here. The road up over here. Okay, what I'm thinking is... this road can also just go past this track over here. That's the other way to do this. Connect like this. Oh, come on, man. It's gonna be a little funky looking, perhaps. Can go past this way. A little too tight. Now we can go over here. Okay, sure. Is it exactly what I had in mind? No. Will it work? Yes. We do this kind of a thing? Nah, it's too tight. At least we don't have to like reinvent this entire area. Except for the fact, of course, that this now no longer wants to attach. Fantastic. The hell, why? Alright, okay, we're fine. It's not the end of the world. We still have some opportunity up over here. What about close to see what... Man, we literally were just able to connect. Alright, let's do this. I'll take it. And up over here. Come on. Get this way. Look up like so. That should... Doesn't exist. Right, because I gotta build you. That should... There we go. Beautiful. Good stuff. These guys are all connected. You're connected. You. Yeah, looking good. Alright, wonderful. We can get all this stuff assigned over here. Oh man, this is exciting. That's a huge, huge undertaking. This is an entirely new industrial section over here. This thing needs a road connection. But everything else seems like it will work. We'll assign all that. Good stuff. Up over here, let's get you... And I might actually want to make even more construction offices. Right now, the delivery of goods is going to start, and that's fine. Let the delivery of goods be the first thing that gets done, while we purchase more, you know, locomotives and passenger cars and whatnot. All right, so that's this office assigned. Let's go ahead and get... Where'd you go, buddy? Up over here. Got you. Again, it'll take the highway down and it'll drive down. It's a long way to go, but might as well, right? There's no reason not to assign all of these construction sites. When it's able to deliver resources, it will. Oops. There we go. Very good. This is, again, kind of like off in the middle of nowhere. We'll tackle that when some of these things start getting completed. All right. Very good. Very good. And have the trains had any issues? Looks like we're still fine. And cool to see the construction vehicles taking, you know, the alternate route that helps them, like that doesn't interfere. Seems like they've got that sorted. Down over here, you're stuck because you're waiting for this guy, right? I imagine. Over here, looks like everything's rolling fine. Yeah, no issues, no jamming. Oh, hang on a second though. This guy should not be stuck up there. He should be able to cross down over here, but he's opting not to. Because you over here... This needs sorting. These are both considered jammed when this guy's over here. Wonder how we can sort that. Semaphores... Wish I checked the length of these guys. Maybe over here. And over here. Yeah, there we go. So that'll signal to this guy that he can go down to the bottom side. This guy will go back from the top side or what have you until he has to switch over. Oh, the train's about to meet in the night. Ah, he's gonna get stuck over there. Alright, cool. Good. No blockages. Very cool. Alright, it's all working out, looks like. So far, so good-ish. Guys are still coming through. It's all good. Hopefully, we're going to see resources start to get delivered soonish. And then we can sort out our locomotives. There's no point having workers down there without any resources. We should upgrade this road as well. What am I doing? Auto build. Yep, there we go. Stuff. Yo, this is exciting, man. This is exciting. I'm pumped. Looking good. These guys are, yeah, seeing some good progress. I could probably upgrade some of these roads as well, just pay for them. Tempting. Very tempting. Because again, you can see the slowdown. We'll look at that prefab panel situation first. What's the deal up over here? We are kind of low, actually. 14 tons is not a lot to do all of the construction we need to do. What's the situation down over... Oh, look at that. Look how empty this place has become with all the new assignments. Okay, we got 60 tons down over here. Okay, so it's not so bad. I hope I didn't just auto-build a bunch of tracks. I did not. My heart every time. I've made a couple of mistakes in the past. Alright, let's go ahead and pay for all of that. Let's go ahead and pay for these. We might as well. This should, I suspect, help with our employment situation. Seems to be the case. This year. Keep an eye out on it. It's just that there are a bunch of people who are waiting over here, right? I wonder if I also want to get all the sports and stuff coming over here. Are people using the... No, I thought that was like cars using the parking lots or something. Because these guys are not able to do any culture, sports, none of that. Not even getting food or meat. Well, that's because these things still need to be built. I really was not expecting them to move in right away. But here we are. We'll be okay. Yeah, you know, I should have... these things take so long to drive from place to place. It looks like they're all coming down over here. I could upgrade this entire stretch of road. Oh, look at this, though. Oh, look at that. On a mission over here. Massive convoy. Oh, this is great. This is great. I do love the draw distance on this game as well. You can see all the way to the tunnel off in the distance there. I love this. Off to develop an entirely new section of the nation. I'm sorry, I'm just like taking a moment to take this all in. It's pretty epic. We could upgrade this road though, like I was saying, because it will speed these guys up as they're delivering, you know, gravel and cement and all that. I'm definitely glad that I've already got the construction over here going, because otherwise, you know, this stuff would take forever. There's a lot of resources required down there. But with all of these construction offices working together, I think we'll make some good progress at a decent pace. So again, it doesn't hurt to deliver using faster roads. Because it's not like we're going to restructure these roads. I suppose the one thing I should check beforehand is this connection over here. If there can be one. I get the distinct feeling that there can't. Let's see. Tiniest gap over here that we can maybe use. Oh, hey, actually, this might actually work. Hang on a second. Oh, that's not what I meant. Just don't take that gap away from me like you did earlier across the tracks. Oh, okay. There we go. Keep this moving. Pull this over this way. Like right along the tracks. I'm okay with that. Pull this over this way. A little inefficient, this large kind of curved road. For sure, but not the end of the world. Go ahead and get rid of this footpath over here. Oof, almost got rid of that track. That would have been annoying to deal with. Other infrastructure in the way. Go ahead and get rid of you. There we go. My footpath connection there and there. Beautiful. Cool. Now this thing's connected as well. We could actually assign... Where are you? There you are. Go ahead and add... There we go. Now again, there's no point adding... If I do add a new construction office, there's no point adding one down over here, because it'll have to go all the way back up over here to collect resources anyway. Just for anybody that's wondering or thinks that we should do that. I've got that suggestion sometimes in the past, and just to clarify why I'm not doing that, I figured it's a bad idea. We got a couple more construction offices as well, actually, that we can assign down over here. Might as well. Idle hands, devils, playground, something, something. Whatever it is. No idle hands here, man. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, man, look at that. That looks so cool. That's so cool. It's like the number of trucks and stuff. I'll never stop being blown away by these little details. Like I said though, no idle hands. That includes mine. Let's stay focused over here. Assign all these. And now a lot of these guys pick up workers from the same spots, so it's not really about the workers though. It is more about the resources being delivered by all these guys. Make sure I've got these all selected. Because once the resources are delivered, the workers will be coming through via train anyway, right? So that's not a problem. And of course, we have the train construction going on as well. I just want to make sure... Are we okay up over here? There's no train up here right now. Want to make sure there's no jam. Oh, is there? There is. Ah, okay. What have we done here? I had a feeling. You're not seeing this as an option. Alright. From feeling like I've actually understood tracks to feeling like I have not a clue what's going on. You're fine here. I feel like we need like a... I understand the problem here, but if I'm not mistaken, this should be chain because it's going into a junction. However, I feel like if I do this... Nope, it will not work. Looking... Down here, these are all clear. You're looking here, you're looking there. Back to what it was before. Let me check something here. If I do this, okay. You don't want to move through here because this section is blocked. You don't want to move through here because this section is blocked. Let's do a quick and dirty solution for now, so I don't spend forever on this right now. Send you back, and that should free this guy up when this guy pulls away there. I feel like things are a little too tight over here, unsurprisingly. Not enough room for another section of semaphores. Keep going, buddy. Keep going. It's all you. Once he gets past there, we should free this guy up. Good. Okay, you're there. So yeah, you can come through, but you can't come past here. See, this is something that always throws me off. Is like, why are these two considered to be the same? If I do this, I didn't catch if that just split them up, but it must have, because otherwise, how would these two? It must have. Again, this is going to be largely unused track. This purple section is not going to see too much action. That's fine. Maybe that does the trick. Maybe that's what it was. Alright. Fair enough. Like we're okay. Yeah, this game builds you up and then it takes you down. Still, I'm proud enough that we were able to solve this left side of the of Petrograd's train situation relatively quickly. I feel like we're good with the right side as well. Okay. Got some of these vehicles being delivered as well. I wish I could... Oh, you know what? We probably can, right? I want to, like... Obviously want to work on... What's fuel an option? Why can't I see... Oh, that's too bad. I was hoping to be able to see goods that got delivered. But I can't even see gravel that's being carried. That's rather strange, actually. You can't see the construction progress on these guys. Building properties. No, this is all... That's too bad. I wanted to see just how many resources have been delivered so that I could then decide if it's time to pull the trigger on sending workers down over here. I mean, I suppose it's not a terrible idea because it would provide some employment, but it's not that many people over here. Now, where is most of the unemployment? Do I bring people over here from... Yes, I do. Okay, there's the answer to that question. I was like, do I drive people over from these bus stops as well? Yes. Yeah, yes is very much the answer to that question. Okay. Alright, trying to figure out the best way to do this. Let's go ahead and produce 2 of these guys. Let's produce 4 of these guys, alright? Then we can go back to making, let's say, Czechoslovakia, Soviet Union... East Germany. Let's go ahead and make some of these, like some green ones. Sure, I don't think we've ever made any green ones. That should help over here. While I set that to happen, I want to kind of take a look at the situation up over here. It's been suggested, by the way, that I reduce the pricing of everything, because that increases the star rating. That's a good idea. Again, the tourism industry is not our primary source of profit, so that's certainly an option. Yeah, it looks like we're doing all right, though. It just says expected rating, not actual rating. The tourists were unable to get electronics. Well, hopefully that'll be solved sooner rather than later. Where is my tourist bus, actually? Because what I do need to do, I just realized again, if I could find... Oh, these bus stops seriously come from this side? I guess that's okay. I guess that's fine. I was hoping they'd come from the other side, but this works as well. Tourist bus, tourist bus, tourist bus. Where are you, buddy? Vibrant green tourist buses. Go this way. All related vehicles, the MZ-104. Take a look at your line. I did add... Well, at least I thought I added... this stop. Get electronics up over there. I wonder if it'd be smarter to just put like a small store down over here. Probably yes. Almost certainly, definitely yes. Let's go ahead and take a look at our equipment for citizens. Small store for clothes and electronics. They don't need clothes, but they'll need electronics. Pop this somewhere down over here. Not too far away. We don't need a whole, like... I don't want to do a warehouse and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of weird. Like, electronics is a weird thing for tourists to want, but here we are. Here, I can put you down over here. Yep. Pay for you and pay for you as well. This should be well within everyone's reach. Yeah, we're good. It's just like your local, I don't know, electronics store. Not gonna name one. They don't sponsor me. I'll just pay for these guys. Again, to me, it's a weird one to like. It's just like, what? Why? I guess for like phone charge or like chargers and things like that. Like if it's a different voltage and you need a different kind of. I guess there's a way to make that make sense. I suppose. But let's see, distribution. You are loading electronics. And yet you are not unloading them anywhere? That doesn't make any sense. Main Rexkey Road Cargo Station. Okay, this is the, okay, what about you? You're the one unloading at shopping centers, yes. Okay, good. So in that case, let's go ahead and add this as a new spot to unload. Okay. Come on, there we go. Electronics. Again, we don't need clothes over here. It's not accepting them, but I should also make sure that for some random reason it doesn't start delivering them. And then back down over here, how are our buses? You, buddy. Move you over. It'll take some time, won't it? Yeah, it will. Alright, fine. Let's be reasonable. Let's be reasonable. Let's go ahead and add... This is the IKR 280, right? There. What is your task? Your task is to... I gotta figure out this loop. I gotta figure out if this loop will work. Start here. Load workers of all kinds. Go up here. Load workers of all kinds. And then keep going and drop them off over here. That should work. They're going from... Well, actually, no, you know what? I believe we've done this experiment. Oh, God damn it. We're fine. It's not the end of the world. Okay, load workers. Up over here, load workers. Then go over here and unload workers. View line details. I should call this... What should I call this? Not that way. Let's call this the St. Elitesburg Station worker loop. Sure. I feel like that's descriptive enough. We'll need a lot. All four of these buses are going to work this line. I feel like it's gonna. Work. Here, the workers should go to here. Right, we got to drop them off here, then they'll walk over to here where a train will pick them up. Oh, look at that. The oil. Again, unless we set waypoints, these trains will go as needed. And I'm fine with that. Hopefully, once the track construction is done, we won't see as much of this. But we'll deal with that. Deal with that later. Over here, let's go ahead and set line to vehicle. All of you can go ahead and launch. Buddy over here has already got it. All right, cool. Has he? Yeah. All right, cool. So that should help get a bunch of workers, actually quite a few workers. Oh, we might need even more. 177 waiting up here. We got 222 waiting over here. I think we might actually need like 6 or something buses working this loop. They'll get dropped off over here. They'll end up over here. We'll need a train, if not 2 trains, bringing them down over here from where they can participate in all of the construction going on. Again, some of the excavators and stuff like that are doing the work right now. We've got enough resources, that means, to get some of the bigger... get some of the bigger sort of movers over here, as it were, get the people down over here. And we'll need some bricks. That's good to see. It's always nice to see bricks be used. So hopefully bricks are being shipped down as well. I believe they are being shipped from up over there down to over here. And then from here, they'll be brought down to over here to help build all that. All right, cool. Very cool. This is all coming together nicely. I feel like we are looking pretty good. I feel like we are were able to overcome the track issues relatively easily. We are seeing workers come through again. We're not seeing any jamming or anything, right? Say that, but yeah, looks like we're okay. Looks like we're okay. Ooh, wait, why are you going back with workers? Are we really topped up over here? Well, that's clearly at least a source of unemployment. Too many people being brought up over here with no work to do up over here. We'll have to sort that out. Maybe get another fire station or something. We'll figure it out. But folks, that's all for next time. We've done quite well today, I think. I feel like we've made a fair bit of progress. Not just down over here, but up over here as well, getting power to the people up over here. Some more of these buildings have been completed as well, so more people are going to start moving in over here. Pretty soon, we'll be able to get food distribution and stuff going down over here as well. If we take a look at tourism, we're doing all right. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Pretty happy with how things have come together. I hope you guys enjoyed this session. If you did, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, it makes a massive difference in how I approach content on the channel, what I do more or less of, how I go about doing it. Y'all know the drill. As always, a massive thanks goes out to all of the channel members and patrons who've been supporting the channel on a monthly basis. Y'all keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big ol' thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, das vidanya.